If you thirsty, you can pull Henny if you thirsty. Shorty sip Henny when she thirsty. Shorty twerk it, let me see you twerk it. I was busy drunk, met her at a workplace. She was serving drinks, I was feeling thirsty. I'm just trying to get that cake like my birthday. But she tryna make it wait like it's worth it. You ain't perfect, I know you ain't perfect. Many men, you let them hit it, friends. Sipping hand to get it in to keep it 10. 100K on the Instagram, she killing them. But she ain't killing me, fuck if she ain't feeling me. I move how I wanna move, leave if I wanna leave. Pray to push a beam, I don't with no fence. He ain't a bad bitch, I ain't with no friends. Pray to he back on this shit again. Sipping on a fifth hand, know I'm about to get it in. Steam, baby, you know I'm about to get your bitch. Windows down, music up, hold on, let me hit this split. Hold on, let me put this drink down, cause I'm getting sick. Room spinning and I'm still spitting. Beautiful women splitting mint swishers. I'm just trying to link with her, said she don't even smoke weed, only drink liquor. We can sip Henny if you thirsty. We can pull Henny if you thirsty. Shorty sip Henny when she thirsty. Shorty twerk it, let me see you twerk it. Shorty sip Henny, I drink effing. Step in the spot, chain swinging on flexing. Whole game with me and we reppin'. Won't play, baby, we get reckless, been killing them in a dope way, baby, check it. Lavish fabrics on the Puerto Rican pendants. Wanna buy me a cheap purchase, still pending. Give me a somebody, millimeter, bet I get it. Right up for protection, she telling me come and hit it. Saving this money like it's for college, but it isn't. I'm so up right now, I gotta watch the ceiling. Might throw up right now, cause I've been drinking, smoking, floating, hoping. She ain't got no pennies on with it in the Panama, pure white Hennessy. We ain't drinking Remy now. See my dick through my sweat. Sex game deadly. My holler whenever you ready. I can come and tear it up. You don't want to marry up. Fuck you better me, bro. We can sip Henny if you thirsty. We can pull Henny if you thirsty. Shorty sip Henny when she thirsty. Shorty twerk it. Let me see you twerk it.
The new sound of Las Vegas, 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio.
I wake up every morning on the same shit. I smoke my wood to the road like I ain't rich. Niggas I can hang with, and still gang with. Man, you keep me outside, but nigga, I don't change shit. Same nigga that gave you classic after classic. Still chop rockin', sipping plastic after plastic. Why you think Dr. Dre don't take me on his yachts with him? Whispering the snow, this nigga probably got a Glock with him. Facts, smoke coming out the Rari hood. Nigga nigga, I can fuck Nikki if Safari could. Motivation for all my niggas that's watching. All my niggas from Watson, South Central, and Compton. I wish you could. Been fly on the wall, and my dope spot bleeding. With a truck in my drawers, and I hope not. Cause doing 25 to life is a roadblock. Welcome to my last album, Nick. Time to close shop. $20 million acting broke, nigga. All you niggas sleep, stay woke, nigga. All my niggas came up selling dope, nigga. Why the fuck you think they call us dope niggas? Broken home, broken dreams, no hope, nigga. Why the fuck you think we selling dope, niggas? This for all my dogs and my locs, nigga. Gotta get our neck about these ropes, nigga. Fly to the spoon, put you on the moon. Make America drink again, you a fucking cool. And you niggas wonder why I'm unthrough. Cause all about the Trump running shoes. And unless you know the longer you live, and the more you know they tap your crib. My niggas that said they got shot and actually did. Who never thought what happened to Pop, what happened to Big, what happened to L, what happened to Pro, and Champ J though. Get Pop, I'm leaning on you, R.I.P. Fredo. Young niggas stay woke, old niggas stay woke. It's raining politics, I'm tripping in this Gucci raincoat. Security won't pat me, niggas won't at me. Same nigga that say the West with a bald head and some khakis. Watching Kitty show, rock top dogs at me. This my last album, motherfucker, I hope you happy. $20 million acting broke, nigga. All you niggas sleep, stay woke, nigga. All my niggas came up selling dope, nigga. Why the fuck you think they call us dope niggas? Broken home, broken dreams, no hope, nigga. Why the fuck you think we selling dope, niggas? This for all my dogs and my locs, nigga. Gotta get our neck about these ropes, nigga. This shit's over. Say it's your last shit, I don't believe you, Chuck. I remember LAX, nigga. Bring that beat back for me, though. I gotta say something. Yeah. Chuck, what up? I was like, fuck rap music, I'm gonna rob me a bank. Starving on this ain't my style, that shit'll drive me insane. Gave my mind to these millions and my heart to the game. Probably die up in these streets, but I survived through my name. Every nigga around me killers and I doubted the change. If the police give a honest, we go out with a bang. Early 2000s, murder rate was a shame. We was saying bullets got no names. Nigga, we're as charismatic on these corners like Tupac on stage. But fuck a dream if it's not gon' pay. Feel white socks hat with my Glock on waist. Couldn't tell me I was not O'Shea. Posted at the quickest split. Don't get caught on tape, cause they put them cameras up since they shot Quincy. Chuck, I remember your white range. Slauson Ave, ran up on you, gave you my mixtape. Now, $20 million acting broke, nigga. All you niggas sleep, stay woke, nigga. All my niggas came up selling dope, nigga. Why the fuck you think they call us dope, nigga? Broken home, broken dreams, no hope, nigga. Why the fuck you think we selling dope, nigga? This for all my dogs and my locs, nigga. Gotta get our neck about these ropes, nigga.
We'll come on after this song, right? This next one.
That's that crack music, nigga. That real black music, nigga. That's that crack music, nigga. That real black music, nigga. How we stop the Black Panthers? Ronald Reagan took up an answer. You hear that? The real scab is hearing when I hear over here. Raise the murder rate in DC and Maryland. We invested in that. It's like we got Merrill Lynch, and we've been hanging from the same tree ever since. Sometimes I feel the music is the only medicine, so we cook it, cut it, measure it, bag it, sell it. The fiends cop it. Nowadays they can't tell it. That's that good shit. Really sure, man. Put the CD on the tongue. Yeah, that's pure, man. That's that crack music, nigga. That real black music, nigga. That's that crack music, nigga. That where the father's gone, the mother's is highly home, and the money goes like us up in a party home. Out of Mexican say we just trying to party home. They wanna pack us all in the cosmic sky home. Who lays it down anthrax? George Bush got the answers. Back in the hood, it's a different type of chemical. All the hammer baked in soda, raised in home folder. Fighting when our soldiers ran for the stove. Cause dreams of being home, we from home in the boat, man. To being a dope man, to being a president. Look, this hope, man. It's the inspiration for the most of the folks, man. Shorty come and see his mama straight overdosing. And this is the soundtrack. The type of music that you make when you ready. Crack music, nigga. That real black music, nigga. That's that crack music, nigga. That real black music, nigga. God, I need you let this happen. That's that crack music, that real black music, That's that crack music, nigga. That real black music, nigga. Good morning, Lord. That's that crack music, that real black music. Give us this give us these days and take our daily bread. See, I done did all this old bullshit. And to atone, I throw a little something on the pulpit. We took that shit, measured it, and then cooked that shit. And what we gave back was crack music. And now we ooze it through they nooks and crannies. So our mamas ain't got to be they cooks and nannies. And we gon' repo everything they ever took from granny. Now the former slaves trade hooks for Grammys. This dark diction has become America's addiction. Those who ain't even black use it. We gon' keep bagging up this here crack music.
What it is, yo. What's up? It's your boy Doodie Outlaw, and you're plugged in on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. Guess what, y'all? It is Wednesday, and that means I got my peoples in the building. Now, I'm never alone. First off, God is always with me, and I always got my girl by my side, my right hand. You know what I'm saying? But I got my homegirl in the building. What up, Rock?
Good morning. Good morning.
I miss your face on me.
Man, the week just drags. Like I can't wait to get to Wednesday. What's a Tuesday? Because I get to dancing out of work like y'all don't even know what's coming. Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in. We here with y'all. What up?
Man. Well, we are plugged in on Wednesdays with Doodie, Rocky, and Big NITO. And Big NITO ain't far. I promise y'all. We got a great show popping for y'all today, man. So a couple weeks ago, it was a great idea floating around. I'm not sure who came up with it. You know what I'm saying? It might have been Rocky, it might have been NITO. I think, was it you, Rock?
I think we talked about it, both of us, but NITO was like, I was thinking the same thing, you know.
Yeah, we was on one, yeah, definitely. So
we want to corridor, yeah.
Basically, we were talking about music and how there's so many new songs, especially right now. A lot of the new songs that are out are remakes and subs of stuff that we listened to 10, 15, 20 years ago. Dang, it's hard to even think about the 90s being almost basically 20 years ago.
I know,
right? That's crazy. But we were just thinking about how songs, correlate with older songs and how samples are used and things of that nature. So Rocky and NITO had a great idea about bringing together the original and the remake as well as sample versions of songs and presenting them maybe that people present them in a way that maybe people didn't know that they were actually samples, or even maybe not even heard the original joint.
Right.
So Rocky, your playlist is fucking awesome.
I'm telling you, I was so excited that the Queen dropped a new song, and I was just like, come on now. If they don't know nothing about music, I was like, oh no, we gotta talk about this. Somebody has to know what's going on.
You have to bring it together.
Yeah, you have to. You gotta let them know.
And then you know how we roll, me and NITO, you know what I'm saying? We both don't consider ourselves old men, but we getting up there in age, you know what I'm saying? We 80s babies.
Right.
And we grew up listening to, soul music and R&B music and real music, and a lot of that stuff was sampled and used in early hip hop. And now, like I say, seeing the new stuff
Yes.
being sampled and seeing stuff that's being sampled, like, Tupac and stuff like that. I'm just like, it's kind of crazy, but that's the movement, right? So
It is.
we got these playlists, and if you guys are listening in on 22.3 takeovervegasradio.com, or you're watching in on YouTube or Facebook or Up Live, or you're listening in on any of the streaming platforms, you have an opportunity today to share with us and to contribute to the show. If you know of any songs, or if you have any songs that are near and dear to your heart, that are used in samples, or songs that you like that because they are sampled a certain way or by a certain artist, man, hit us up and let us know, and we'll put them on the air for you, all right? But send us 2 songs. Don't send me 1. Send me 2 songs. Send me the original and send me the song that sampled the song, all right? So hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on YouTube, hit us up on Up Live, or send us a text message or a call, 702-412-5870. That's 702-412-5870, and we will make sure we get that on. As a matter of fact, I recommend you guys send a text message today, because I need my guy Big NITO to call in, because we need his voice in here. We know his presence is here. We need his voice up in here, man, to make sure we can get through it. That being said, one of my favorite songs of all time, I'm gonna start with, just simply because when I was putting my list together, I had Rocky's list, and it was kind of hard because I'm sitting there like, damn, all the songs that I thought of, Rocky already had on her list. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't judge me, but that's what happened when your friends, you know what I'm saying, be on one accord.
Right.
That being said, there's a guy named Michael McDonald, real near and dear to my heart. And I don't know if you guys know who this is. Michael McDonald does a lot of remakes. He's a white guy. You know what I'm saying? And he does a great remake with Patti LaBelle, my own, and a few other ones. But this particular song, for me, really is the definition of hip hop in my growing up. And these guys are not, well, first off, Nate Dogg, rest in peace. Shout out to him, man. He is the hook king of hip hop. I don't care what nobody says. But Warren G is very, very underrated. Warren G not only is Dr. Dre's little brother, but Warren G has produced and has brought together some of the greatest acts in hip hop. The only reason why Snoop Dogg hooked up with Dr. Dre is because of Warren G. Only reason why we know who Nate Dogg is because of Warren G. And we can go on and on and on about that. So shout out to Warren G, and shout out to everybody that's out there, man, that rock with the king, man. We're gonna get this first track on. This is Warren G, Regulate, featuring Nate Dogg. All right, I'm your boy Doodie Outlaw. I'm here with Rocky, and we're waiting for Big NITO on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. Y'all don't forget that Plugged In with Doodie Outlaw is powered by Copacetic Designs. If you're not following Copacetic Designs on social media, you got about an hour and 33 minutes while we're on the air, man. I'm gonna keep reminding y'all, okay? Make sure y'all go to Facebook, go to Instagram, follow Copacetic Designs, go to Etsy and search Copacetic Designs for all your Rocky Relates gear, all your Gravity Clip gear, all your joint and movement gear, and of course, all your plugged in gear. All right, we're gonna get to it.
Regulators. You regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Regulators! Manga! It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets, trying to consume some scratch for the eve, so I could get some phones rolling in my ride, chilling out the numbers.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. See a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. Gonna use search number 213.
So I hooked some left on 21 and lit with some brothers shooting dice. So I said, let's do this. I jumped out the rock,
and said, what's up? Some brothers put some hits, so I said, I'm Mississippi. Girls peeping me, I'm a guy who's sweaty. Looking so hard, they straight at the curve. To bigger, better things than some horny tricks. I see my homie and some suckers all in his mix. I'm getting jacked, I'm breaking myself. I can't believe they taking more as well. They took my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the brother and said, damn, what's next? They got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Ain't them up, see him if they going straight down for loud. They wanna come up real quick before they start to clown. I best pull out my strap and lay them busters down. They got guns to my head, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own town. I had things I would fly, let me contemplate. I glance at the plate and I see my homie. 16 in the dip and 1 in the hole. NITO is about to make some bodies turn. Now they dropping and yelling, it's a tad bit late. NITO and Warren G had to regulate. I leave all them busters down, I let my heat explode. Now I'm switching my mind back into free mode. If you won't skirt, sit back and observe. I just left a gang out over there on the curb. Now they got the freaks, and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Back up, cause it's on NATE and me, the woman to the G. Just like I thought, they were in the same spot, in need of some desperate prayer. The NITO and the G-Child were in need of something. One of them names was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your size. She said my chords broke down and just seemed real nice with you. Let me ride. I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Hotel.
Ronnie was good, Jeff. Went with the word.
I'm tweaking into a whole new era. G-Funk, step to this idea. Funk on a whole new level. The rhythm is the bass elevation. Chords, strings, we bring melody. G-Funk, rhythm is life, and life is rhythm. If you know like I know, you don't wanna step to this. It's the G-Funk, yeah, love funked out with a gangster's twist. If you smoke like I smoke, then you're high like every day. And if your ass is a buster, 213 will make you play.
We're not in love anymore. Things will never be the same again. I keep forgetting how you made it so deep. We're not in love anymore. Things will never be the same again. I keep forgetting how you made it so deep. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore.
Well, folks, that was Michael McDonald with I Keep Forgetting. And before that, that was Regulate by Warren G and Nate Dogg. I ain't gonna front. I Keep Forgetting for me is a better song than Regulate. Don't get me wrong, Regulate
Right, Regulate's hot, but
is one of the greatest hip hop songs of all time, and it's one of the greatest soundtrack songs of all time. But that Michael McDonald will rock.
now I got a question. Did you put a song in your playlist that the when they used the original sample, this new version that you just can't stand? Because is there songs I can't believe they did that. Why would they do that?
No, what was boggling me last night, I'm going through songs that I know have samples, and then I'm realizing they got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different samples up in there, and I'm like, they didn't use that right. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my favorite producers that uses samples a lot is Kanye, of course.
Right, yeah.
Right, and how he uses them is different. You know what I'm saying? Than anybody that I've ever seen in hip hop.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that a lot. Keep in mind, they sample in rock, they sample in
Everything,
R&B,
right?
and
Not
everything
just
like that.
music, period. Right.
Exactly. But a lot of people, man, they don't know how to put a good sample together.
I'm telling you, with some songs that I'm just like, okay, you know what? Especially in this newer generation.
Lord.
I'm
Well, come on, go and call them out. Go and give me an example of what you're talking about.
You know what? Okay, so it's I don't know who sings the song. It's a TikTok song. Okay, tap in.
Oh,
You know what song that is. I mean, it's you know,
See,
I still
don't get it twisted, Rock. I don't be messing with all this new stuff, man. I be laying low, man. I be scared.
I know it because it is kind of scary.
I can't be letting some of that stuff get in my spirit, yo. Like it'd be horrible.
It's like no.
Yeah.
But no, it is kind of scary. I'm like, what? Why they do my mans like that though? Like
No, but then I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, every artist has an opportunity to, you know, do a great song or not do a great song. You know, the production is one thing. The what you decide to put on a song is another thing. But some of the stuff just be, I feel like it's kind of like piggybacking. Yeah. So they'll take a song that they know is popular, you know what I'm saying, and change a couple lyrics.
right.
Or you know what I'm saying, like they'll take the song and take literally the whole melody, the whole shebang. Like you might as well just do a cover.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm really not too sold on this younger generation when it comes to their artistic interpretation of things, because a lot of them are just lazy.
And when you do something like that, to me personally, you have to pay that homage to the original.
No, for real.
Don't disrespect the song. Don't change the song. It's not entirely, but you know, if it's a love song, it's talking about some beautiful. Don't sit here and put some old nasty stuff on top of it.
I'm just saying,
and just take away the whole meaning of this song that was put out. But you have to pay homage. I honestly do.
No, I ain't gonna
feel
front.
like that.
Like I know, you know, we got one of the songs on here, Megan Thee Stallion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's a hot artist,
yeah.
And I know she's been hot in the news recently. I've been trying to stay out the ratchetness, so I ain't mentioning her here or nothing.
Yeah.
But that remake she did of Pac's song, like to me, it was a waste.
Yes.
It was like literally a waste.
Yes.
She was better off doing I Wonder Why They Call You Bitch instead of I'd rather be your BITCH. But that's just, you know, I'm just saying.
I mean, that's what's, and it's sad to me because I'm a fan of female artists.
Yeah.
So especially the rappers, you gotta drop bars on them and let them know what's up. And that right there, at first when she first came out, when the Fire in the Booth came out, I was like, oh yeah. But then seeing what she's doing with this, who did this for her? Did she come this herself? Because I hope this wasn't a joint movement because somebody else needs to get her too.
No, that's the thing about it. Like, don't get me wrong, you guys. I appreciate anybody paying homage, you know, especially in hip hop. That's what we do.
Right.
But some stuff don't deserve to be touched. And if you is gonna touch it, you better make sure you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. That's why it's a difference between a sample and a remake and also a cover. Like, sometimes it's just better to just, like I say, to leave it alone or do it right. You have another one that's up here that is one of my favorites. But it was very controversial because there was a lawsuit attached to it, right? So Marvin Gaye, greatest artist of our time, got a lot of hits, a lot of hits. And this song, Blurred Lines, Robert Thicke killed that song, right? Pharrell production killed that song. But why didn't want to give Marvin his props?
I don't know. You know who gave me that too? Janice.
Miss Janice, shout out to my homegirl.
You know,
man.
she loves her music, so I got one for you.
Man.
And that was it up there. So
no, that's definitely a top one that we want to put up there, not just for the fact that both of them are blockbuster songs,
yes,
right? Got to Give It Up by Marvin Gaye is a blockbuster classic. Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines was, I want to say it was a Grammy winner.
I believe so.
It was nominated for a Grammy at least, but I also know that it was valuable because there was a lot of money paid to the Marvin Gaye family on behalf of Robin Thicke and Pharrell in that song, man. So shout out to everybody, man, that gives props where props is due, and shout out to those men that end up having to come back around the corner, man, and pay the bills, man. Because when you don't give props, when you don't pay homage, you still got to pay the piper, man. This is Doodie Outlaw. I'm here with Rocky, and Big Nito ain't too far behind, and you're on 22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio, the station to have more fun. We're going to get back to the music. This is Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines featuring T.I. and Pharrell.
What I'm trying to say. What up, Lo? Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I'm going blind. Maybe I'm out of my mind. Okay, now he was close. Tried to go but you're an animal. Maybe it's in your nature. Just let me liberate. You don't need no parents. That man is not your mirror. And that's why I'm taking a good girl. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. Good girl. Can't let you pass me. Fall from plastic. Talk about your breath. Blurred lines. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. You're a good girl. The way you grab me, must wanna get nasty. Go get it.
What you think me dreams for? When you got me dreams for? What you think me schemes for?
You the hottest bitch in this place. I feel so lucky. You wanna hug me? What runs with hug me? Okay, now he was close. Tried to domesticate you, but you're an animal. Baby, it's in your nature. Just let me liberate. You don't need no parents. That man is not your mirror. And that's why I'm taking a good girl. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. I'm a good girl. Can't let it get past me. It's far from plastic. Talk about getting blasted. Blurred lines. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. You're a good girl. No way you grab me. I'm starting to get nasty.
One thing I ask you, let me be the one you had that ass to. Go from Malibu to Paribu, you had a bit, she ain't bad. So hit me up when you pass through. I need something bigger to tell your ass to. Swag on the week when you drag casual. I mean, it's not wrong, something. 100 years not there when I come across that bitch, you prepare me like never let your leg. I need to swear for you. Don't say that as I pull your hair like so I want to tell watch. Can't wait for you to salute. You did pimpin'. Not many women here if you did pimpin'. I'm a nice guy. Get it.
Your Las Vegas connection for music, news, and fun. 22.3, take over Vegas Radio.
Never keep it real with ya. Real hot girl shit. It ain't always about what you like, sometimes it's about what's right. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. You never can control me, baby. You be the real one in your life. The bitches ain't gon' give it to you right. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. You never can control me, baby. You be the real one in your life. The bitches ain't gon' give it to you right. When you wanna play with me, you know I'm undefeated. A real hot girl know how to keep a nigga heated. You say you want me, you won't treat me how you wanna be treated. You told me keep it real, but you don't practice what you preaching. You want me to blow your phone, now we coming looking for you till I find you. You really want me to fuck the hoe that you fucking with if I find her. Bitch, you ain't that busy, I don't give a fuck, but you ain't got time for you. Look me in my eyes and know you lying, man, that's fraud, bro. You knew I was a player, so you really need to relax. You know that you gon' hate me if I get the plan, get back. I ain't turning to no damage when you met me, boy, I been there. You try to make me something that I ain't, and I ain't with that. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. You never can control me, baby. You be the real one in your life. The bitches ain't gon' give it to you right. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. You never can control me, baby. You be the real one in your life. The bitches ain't gon' give it to you right. Got my mom getting paid. We ain't spoken some days. You probably thinking I'm in pain, but I'm really on game. Hey, y'all gonna stop me in independent, I got me. I'm the shit that I be needing, can't depend on the probably. And that's fucked up, cause you know that I don't fuck with nobody. I be quiet, but you out here telling stories one side. I ain't perfect, and I try to fix the shit that ain't working. But it's 2020, I ain't finna argue about twerking. Since you wanna test the waters, might as well jump in with both me. If you meet me and you see me, better act like you don't know me. If you think your shit get better with another bitch, go get her. When you realize she ain't got you like I got you, I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H. Cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm tripping anyway. You can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. The bitches ain't gon' give it to you right. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H. Cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm tripping anyway. You can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. The bitches ain't gon' give it to you right. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H. Cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm tripping anyway. You know you can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. The bitches ain't gon' give it to you right. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H.
Hey, what's up? Not motherfucking double R, shit, baby. I'm about this bitch time for me. For sure. Hey, observe, and you ain't going back. No. You got to show these motherfuckers what's up. This is for the honeys.
Turned it out, huh?
I want to be a nigga. You fucking with niggas that's insecure. Wanna tell my shit. Don't call me to the show. I ain't ready to try to
It's at 1970.
It's me experimenting, sweating sex. When you met me, you wouldn't let me. And now you straight begging the second. Got you undressing and testing me. Shut me down if you want. And this the chance to do it live. When I stroll by, I see that look in your eye. You want a nigga, but think that you can't have a nigga. Don't cheat yourself, instead treat yourself. If you're scared, go to church. I know it hurts to find out me and your man be sharing skirts. If you don't take this the wrong way, but your body is bending, got me attracted in a strong way. After a long day of trying to make my songs back, making love all day against the wall in the hallway. Your fantasies come alive, your heart rate shall increase when we meet up in this dark place. You might think you're happy with him, but that's a lie. So give this love a try. I'll be your N-I-T-G-A, so you can get drunk and smoke weed all day. It don't matter if you show me, baby, you need a love in your life. You must take love in your right. I'd rather be your N-I-T-G-A, so you can get drunk and smoke weed all day. It's a matter of you know me, baby, you need love in your life. You must take love in your right. Now you was sprung from the introduction. My conversation's full of game, yet let's do seduction. I see you blushing like you want something. Come get a taste of America's most wanted, and let's get into some touching. You like fucking up and down with no interruptions. Have no intentions of busting until you learn your lesson. Now any questions are often asked. A drop top, 500 bins and plenty cash to help a nigga get the ass. To get your lobster and crab, cause all I got is conversation and a gang of stabbing. I'ma listen when it hurts. I'ma hang out but never say. Smoke blunts, believe this concept is super bad. I be your nigga as long as we can understand that I's the nigga and smoke coke can beat the man. He wanna and die, we wanna and grind. When I'm on the field, keep him on the sideline. N-I-T-G-A, so you can get drunk and smoke weed all day. It don't matter if you shoot me, baby, you need a love in your life. You must take love in your life. I'd rather be your N-I-T-G-A, so you can get drunk and smoke weed all day. It's a matter if you know me, baby, you need love in your life. You must take love in your life. Now it's time for the moment of truth. I got you naked, totally sweating. Let's see how hot I can make your tongue kiss until your head swing. I'm so into you. When this a nigga make the bed bang, if it's all mine, then let me know. Now scream my name out. Do you roll it fast or shall I hit it slow? Not to mention the multiple positions I inflict. A boss play freaky motherfucker can't dig. But it's only poppin'. Now you see what I was see. While your eyes rolling, listen up, girl, I ain't going nowhere. Let's let that sucker stay out there while he stress out and not I stress out. The guy hold the boots and let the nigga execute. And though you got it right, I'm going home tonight. You say you don't need a man, but I don't care. You in the presence of a player. I could be your N-I-T-G-A, so you can get drunk and weed all day. It don't matter if you show me, baby, you need a love in your life. It's supposed to take love in your life. I'd rather be
What it is, folks, it's your boy Doodie Outlaw. I'm here with Rocky, and you're plugged in on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. You know what it is, man. We've been getting to the jams and playing songs that have either the same instrumental or have used a similar song or a song that is taken from another song, uses a sample. That last one was Tupac Shakur with I'd Rather Be a NITO, and then the verse before that was Megan Thee Stallion with BITCH.
I can't believe you put me through that. I
No.
got mad all over again.
Hey, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
even that song by Tupac is a pretty obscure song.
Yes,
Like
it
it wasn't a single, it was a B-side song, but
Mhm,
that
mhm.
album was so epic.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like when it came out in '96, I want to say like literally we listened to every song. Like it's not a song on that album that you skip. You go
Mhm.
through from beginning to end, and that's a double album too. My guy NITO still ain't tapped in. I'm gonna keep saying that till we do. You know what I'm saying? But that being said,
With us.
yes, he's with us in spirit and in truth. We are going to get to a song that we all know and love again from Mr. Tupac Shakur. This is another one from Rocky's list. This is one that has multiple samples.
Yes.
Right? And so when I was looking at this song, I was considering a sample. And then when I saw your list and saw the sample that you used, I was like, I like that. So we're gonna rock with yours, all right? This is Tupac with California Love, the OG version, all right? On 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio.
Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West, a state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track hits your eardrum like a slug to your chest, like a vest for your Jimmy in the city of sex. We in that sunshine state where the bomb ass envy, the state where you never find a dance floor empty and pimp speed. On a mission for them freaks, lean, mean, money making machines, serving things. I've been in the game for 10 years making rap tunes. Ever since Honey was wearing Sassoon, now it's 95 and they clock me and watch me diamond shining, looking like a Rob Liberace. It's all good, from Diego to the Bay. The city is the bomb if the city making pay. Pull a finger and feel the same way. Straight putting it down for California, yeah. West Coast. That's right. California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochies screaming, feeding for money and alcohol. The life of the West Side player with Johnny Dot and Strong Wall. Only in Cali where we riot, not rallies to live and die. In LA we wear chucks, not valleys. That's right. Just their lungs and khaki suits and ride is what we do. Flossing but half caution, we can lie with other groups, prejudice because we program. Worldwide, let them recognize from Long Beach to Rose Brand. Hoping they grinding like a slow jam. It's West Side, so you know it won't go down to no man. Say what you say, or give me that born beat from Dre. Let me serenade the streets of LA. From Oakland to Sacktown, the Bay Area and back down. Cali is with it, put they neck down. Give me love. So chill. Good old boss.
I apologize for that. I wanted to say something just really quick. So that was California Love, Dr. Dre, Tupac. If you haven't heard the version of that without Tupac, definitely check that out. It's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Definitely check out Dre's third verse on that. It's very bad, but that being said,
It's very bad.
No, it's just not good. Like when you think of that song, you think of Tupac verse of that song.
Right.
Like that was one of the first singles that he came out with when he came home from jail. That being said, to hear the original song without Pac, I see why Dr. Dre probably got a whole bunch of songs in the back there, because you know what I'm saying, he probably got a bunch of tracks that need somebody else to rap on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever was writing that rap for him just wasn't on point after that third verse. But that being said, I would have easily just went to Zapp and Roger, California Love for that song. Kayla went a little deeper. She went a little harder, and she went into a sample of this song. We're gonna play the Zapp and Roger. We're gonna play first Joe Cocker, Woman to Woman, which people might not have known was sampled during this song. Biggie.
I've never heard this in my life.
Man, this dude is dope as fuck.
to the CAP, it's the BIGG, R-A-P. Kicking them in your speakers, knocking a hole in your trunks. I got more bounce and more funk to down. I keep the sad fans happy with their flavor that they savor. Neighbor, it's a great day to be a neighbor. Would you like to be a neighbor in my neighborhood? Mr. Rogers, my neighbor, just have flavors all good. It's the CAPP, blessed by GOT. Increasing the reach from New York City to San Francisco. Come to the South Shore, see the Batman disco. Go, they rob, it's what the girl is all set when I shake my jello. Standing on the stage, teaching peace like me, I'm right. They grew up as the job. That is what California.
You know what it is. That was Zep and Roger with California Love. Before that was Joe Crocker with Woman to Woman. And both of those songs have been sampled. Well, actually, let's say it like it is. Joe Crocker was sampled by Zep and Roger, and Zep and Roger was sampled by Dr. Dre for California Love. Man, I hope you guys were able to put all that together. All those are hot tracks. All those are definitely worth listening to again, man. And definitely go and check us out on YouTube, plugged in with Doodie Outlaw, man, to check out the playlist. We will have it up for you. So I was just talking to my girl, and I was having a hard time last night thinking of different ways to put this together. And it's a lot of people that got a lot of samples and a lot of different things they use in their music. But there's somebody in particular who, for a time, was taking people's songs and making way better songs, and made himself a legend out of doing it, and in a way that we've never seen done in hip hop. Right? So mixtape Wayne, Lil Wayne. Whew. It is we got a call coming in. Hold on one moment. Caller, you on the air, man. What's the word?
Man, what it is, what it does, what it does, stuff, guys. It's your boy Big Nick on the Falls. I came to get lost in the sauce. Motherfuckers just smiling bag.
Man.
That's y'all, man.
Good morning.
I'm trying to tune in and shit's breaking in and out. Rocky ain't saying hi to me on her live. You know what I'm saying? So I had to jump off that old shit.
Oh my goodness.
Lord have mercy. Yo, if y'all doesn't know, we got about 12 lives going right now.
Yes.
We on up live.
I know.
Facebook,
So I had jumped on all
YouTube,
18 of them.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
And it was bad on me. So then, like I said, I'm down here in these areas, man. So my Wi-Fi ain't working too swell. My 4G, 5G ain't kicked in.
Lord have
I'm
mercy.
wondering why, G. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm just out here hanging, man. How y'all been this morning?
Bro, we blessed this morning, man.
Yeah.
Put this thing together, man. But how are you this morning, man? What's poppin' with you?
Man, I ain't had no teriyaki chicken yet, but you know, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
So you
I'm out
gonna
here
say you
rolling
ain't
with
had no teriyaki chicken. That's what you gonna tell people.
And what happened?
You gonna say you ain't had no teriyaki chicken. That's what you gonna tell these people.
Well, you know, I can't let them all know my secrets. You know what I'm saying? That was my personal place. That had nothing to do with the rest of the community, now.
Sub.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, man. But I've been from skinny ass Doodie. I know he's sitting up in there with his little shirts. You know what I'm saying? I know he in there trying to act like he's part-time radio model. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we here.
I'm
here,
listening.
big
I see
kicking.
you got the I see Rocky got the Hawaiian silky going on today.
Yes, yes. It's Wednesday.
You know, it's all right. I got the 2-day ball head. You know what I mean? I got a rock a hat for half the day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
But you know, shit, I miss y'all, man.
Bruh, I'll be 100 with you, man. Like I say, some things will never change, but things ain't the same, man. When we ain't got, you know what I'm saying, all of us here in the building. With that being said, we're gonna keep working and grinding it and making it do what it do. And just like I knew, like I told Rocky, I'm gonna keep on saying his name until he pop his ass up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We knew you would. So, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, making time out your day, because we know that, first off, just being on quarantine is enough to drive a grown man insane. But also, you know, you are at work. So, you know what I'm saying? We want to appreciate your time and make sure that you know that we appreciate even you sending in the music for us, man, and make sure that you were contributing, man, because, you know, teamwork makes the dream work.
Indeed. That is real.
Man, so what
Rocky, you ain't got no words of expression to say to me today?
Aloha kakahiaka.
What again, what?
I gotta say it again for real. Aloha kakahiaka.
Well, that yaki be right in the morning, man. That teriyaki be right in the morning. So people gonna sit in.
Good morning, NITO. We missed you. It's kind of cold in here, actually. I was just gonna say that. It's definitely cold in here. The air is definitely hitting different.
Oh, you gotta warm your soul up there, girl. You know what I'm saying? It's a hot 108 degrees right on the strip right now.
It's hot as hell out here, boy. Man,
Yes, it is.
Lord have mercy. It's supposed to be a heat wave pushing through Vegas. I mean, this is we're coming up on August, so it's always the hottest. I moved here August 1st, 2001, coming up on my 19th year anniversary here. And my first 2 weeks in Vegas, I couldn't even go outside. It wasn't just the heat though. Like the sun was so bright, I couldn't see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I literally was hiding. My pops was driving an all-white Eldorado, clean, and I'd be in the back seat, way low.
Yeah.
Oh
Sitting
my
on the floor.
gosh, man, scared of that sun, scared of that heat, man. So that heat ain't no joke
Right.
out here. But thank God for that central air and the air conditioning that's pumping through here. And you know what I'm saying? Because Big NITO self is not here, and he ain't taking up a whole bunch of that air, you know what I'm saying, breathing it into them big lungs, and also, you know what I'm saying, taking it into the space. A skinny nigga like me can stay cool.
It ain't really me breathing in the air. It's more so my body heat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's two of me. You know what I mean? So, you know, it really fuck with the AC in here and the atmosphere. I'm always, you know, bringing a warm welcome with me. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, I was born, like when I came out, I stayed at 109 degrees. You know what I mean?
Man, really real. Hey, if y'all get a chance, man, check out my album art for my new single, Doodie's Prayer, man. And right behind me, if you look, you see my boy Big NITO right behind me, man. You might not recognize him. He got glasses on, man. And just check him out, man. Just any of my peeps, that happen to be in that picture. If you got any issues with it, any controversy about it, just call me up, man. We can catch a fade. But that being said, you know what I'm saying? I'm so proud of myself for being able to put that together like that, man. Because, you know, it's not just Big NITO that's back there, but it's just so fun to know that my guy, man, he had my back, even back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even back then, man.
Right.
About 45 years ago. About 45 years ago. Only thing was, my ass was singing and his ass was looking.
You said what?
We we up there singing and you looking. What the hell was you doing up there, man?
I was always on patrol. My mind was always going like, man, I gotta watch this thing in the first cue. You know what I'm saying?
You watching
Like,
the
that ain't the Holy Ghost. I gotta watch him. You know what I'm saying? So that's been what, man. I'm always on point, even as a kid. Hey, when I sit on the swivel, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying though, man, securing the
I
block.
always got your back, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm always where I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Always, man. Just already know, man. If your boy is up there, man, Big NITO is securing the pulpit, man. I probably have a microphone in my hand. We've been doing that for a long time, man. So this ain't nothing new for us, man. This is just true to us.
Right, real deal. So knee high to a centipede. You know what I'm saying?
You already know what it is. Champ, I know you've been listening to the music, man. What you think of the comparisons right now?
Man, I like how you guys are going way, way back. I didn't have the time to go way, way back, so I kind of did like different renditions real fast. You know what I mean? Because I got some shit that people ain't even ready to hear. I got like that old 1910, 1912 type shit. You know what I mean?
Man.
Like, man, who did what? And you where? You know what I mean? Yeah, like Sophie Carmichael's way back in those days. You know what I mean?
No, I felt kind of bad too because I really was doing hip hop and I'm like, damn, I could do a lot of stuff. I don't gotta just do hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think I just started boggling myself thinking about, damn, all these people just be taking everybody's stuff, man. Shout out to my OG, shout out to Troubadour Entertainment Incorporated. I was taught while making music the importance of being original.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you guys, coming out of the Troubadour camp, you won't hear a lot of samples at all. And it's not that samples aren't cool. It's just that everybody don't have to move that way, man.
Right.
When you're an actual musician and you're an actual composer and you're not just a producer that works with electronics, but you actually can create music, it gives you a power. Because one day somebody will be sampling that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's the move right there, man. That all right.
You gotta treat it like this, dude. I treat it like this, man. Everybody wants a feature. You know what I mean? Because if you have a hot track, anybody in the world that they listen to any hot track, they didn't freestyle in their head or sung their own version of a verse, you know what I mean? Or did their own version of a backup there to their favorite song. So, you know what I'm saying? I think, everybody deserves a chance to try to do a feature and, feel like they, they are a part of that situation at the time and get a rendition. However, I'm a stickler on the shit that you should not fuck with, which is real true. You know what I mean? Some shit this is a cool to experiment with, but you know what I'm saying? Like the day that somebody starts fucking with Michael Jackson Beat It or Thriller or something like that, I'm gonna start going to the industry myself and somebody's
Hey.
It mess with the greats. Now sampling is something different. But doing a straight old remix, no sir, no sir.
Hey, that's
but there is some remakes though, even to this day that are doing real well right now. Like I'm really dope behind the Jacquees that Get You, the one he did the remake of the Daniel Caesar Get You. Have you heard that yet?
Yeah, I heard it. It wasn't as good as the original. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about Jacquees.
But it did its job for him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I mean? Like the problem I got with Jacquees, and that's what I was going to say too. Like I remember back in the day when everybody had a remix. So you had a hot song, you're getting a second version of it with different features and different things right? Now you got cats like Jacquees that's just taking people's songs and singing them, and he can't always meet the caliber of the song.
He sounds the same all the time.
True that, but that's why I was going back to everybody has their own rendition because you know what I'm saying. It's not necessarily we should know because we all musicians right now. We should know that whenever we make music, it's really not for the masses. It's really from us if we really try to get up out of musicianship. You know what I mean? And we blessed if you like it, and we appreciate that you do it. But and then there's some people that only do music for the other people to like. You know what I'm saying? Like a Jacquees or something of that matter.
It's business.
I think he might have knocked it out of the park in his genre or his demographic of people that fuck with it. But for people that are connoisseurs of music like you and I, we don't appreciate the little bit. I mean, we appreciate the little bit that he did, but he didn't knock it out of the park like that original. There ain't nothing like that original.
No,
you know what I mean?
Sometimes you can beat the original. I mean, like I was even.
In what case?
Well, I mean, there's situations. I'll give you an example. A lot of times we don't realize that the artist that sing the song didn't write the song. Right. So even like you talked about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson sang Butterflies, and it was a very smart move by the girls from Floetry to sell that song to him and have him sing it. But the Floetry version is way better than Mike's version. You know what I'm saying? That's just being real. Same track, same lyrics, same song, and I love Mike, but them girls can sing.
You talking about the Butterfly? Oh, right.
I'm gonna play that one.
Right.
I mean, so
see, there's a difference though with that though, because see, if anybody was doing a rendition, it was Michael Jackson because
They sold it to him.
Floetry the ones who wrote it.
No, that's what I'm saying. They sold him that song. He sang it. He heard it. He bought it. He sung it. And then people heard the demo of the song and was like, hold on, we need to release that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to think about all the controversy that Lauryn Hill and Beyonce went through when they're dealing with writers and realize that they're not writing all those songs. They're not actually probably originally singing those songs. The reason we have people like your girl Walker, what's her name? What's her first name? Summer Walker.
Mm-hmm.
She's a writer,
yes.
right? SZA, she's a writer. Her, she's a writer. These are people.
That's why NITO is so successful.
No, but that's the thing about it. If you didn't know that SZA and her had been writing songs for Beyonce, right? It would just be some girl.
Right.
But they're smart enough to write some songs for Beyonce, take some of that money, actually take their best songs, sing them themselves with a good production and this, you know what I'm saying? And that's work right there. That's when you put your talent over everything. Because I like singers and I like rappers, but I like musicians. I like creators. You know what I'm saying?
I've said it once and I've said it again, man. I think reference tracks are the best unheard music in the world. You know what I mean? Like nobody, and for those people that don't know what a reference track is or listen in, a reference track is when people get like Beyonce or Michael Jackson, they would get that track from Floetry and it would be Floetry obviously singing it and giving them what it should sound like, and then Michael Jackson would make his own rendition. That's how he came out with it, signing the paperwork, and he was able to come first with it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
However, and that was just the business side of it. But boy, ain't nothing like a reference track. I got some partners, man, that kill people in the industry right now, but they're so scared to get on the stage, or get outside of a booth. They don't want anybody to see them. You know what I mean? But God bless them with a hell of a talent for where it's just like, dude, I just want to put it out. Just let me put it out and see what they do. You know what I mean? Because reference tracks are that's where the music comes from. Yeah. You know what I mean?
The real stuff.
The raw to the raws.
The real stuff. So I got a question for both of you. I'll start with Rocky. Rocky, what happened to the remix? I'm talking about the actual remix. I'm talking about people that come out with his songs and then they do a remix, adding features, or like for instance, like Talia, I'm So Into You. That song was amazing. Then you come with the Fabo remix that does equally as well. So I love remixes. I know you love remixes.
I do.
Right? What happened to the remix?
I honestly, I don't know. Like you see, I get hyped. I still get hyped when you can find those that BS that featuring Kaylani that put some more people on it. Who else you got for this? I get hyped. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know. You know why?
I know.
What is it, NITO? You know.
No, go ahead, finish. Go ahead, finish.
No,
I know what happened.
Okay, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened.
I want you to go. He asked you the question though, but I tell you that's nothing. The thing is, I'm sorry. I really hate to, I'm on borrowed time, so I can hear everything a second later anyway. But what it was that there was no more money in it. You know what I mean? It was cool when people could buy tapes and CDs and shit like that, but people did some features and then realized that the feature song was like the hottest song, but the artist wasn't only making them. He was making the money. He was on tour. It became too much to pay for a feature just to come sing for that one song. You know what I mean? And that's when the artist had to start sharing the responsibility of getting that artist that he featured on that hot track on his shit. And so now you'll see it happening even in today's situations. Like I think Outlaw did it not too long ago on reality TV where he had to tell his homeboy that was featured on the track, hey man, I can't pay for you to come on tour, but you can do the show while we're in town. You know what I mean? So then a lot of artists stopped wanting to fuck with each other because if they can't, it was something to say, oh, I got a song on Doodie and Doodie got the hardest tour on the set, you know what I mean? And now I'm on tour with Doodie all because of that one song. That era changed.
See, that's sad because now the music is about money instead of the music.
No, but
collabing.
But that's the thing too, right? It's not that. Don't think that. Okay. It's people don't want to share the shine. You know how?
Right. But I thought that too. I thought that in my head.
So let's take it away from the business. Let's make sure we say what it is. It's vanity and ego, right? Because like you said, if the remix is better than the original, or people are paying attention to that more, then the artist is getting a smaller cut of the whole shebang. But I'll give you guys an example of how it worked positively. When Game took Kendrick and Nipsey Hussle on tour, right? When he took them from being obscure mixtape artists, it wasn't just taking them on tour and letting them do their music. He invested into them,
Mhm.
bringing them into the studio, doing music with them, and then you bring them on tour because everybody benefits. When you don't,
Yeah, that was a big you move.
no, but here's what I'm saying. It all works together. If we talking about business, that was the best business move because look how many empires he created.
Right.
By you being
Right.
willing, you feel me? But what I'm saying is people aren't willing to make the sacrifices because everybody want to be the headliner. Right? So when I think about the Ace Hoods of the world that wrote all them dope ass songs, and then he had all them dope ass remixes, and all those rappers like 2 Chainz and Rick Ross and all that came up off his name, and then you find out that Ace Hood is signed to Rick Ross. So as soon as Rick Ross get a little bit ahead of him in the game, what do? He pushed Ace Hood down because he had the real power. Ace Hood was
that's
Ace
a
Hood was
real
a better
deal.
artist, but Rick Ross was the boss.
Right.
So
Who did 50 do that to? He did that to somebody else.
he did that to Young Buck. He did that to Lloyd Banks. He did
Lloyd
that
Banks
to.
was my man.
He tried to do it to Game, but Game was in
He
a
showed
better.
somebody shit hard though. I mean, he was low too. I forgot who it was, and it was around that caliber of people. But he shit with somebody's shit. That was hard. I think it was when they worked Royce the 5'9".
Royce messed with a lot of those cats, and Eminem did Royce like that. You feel
Right.
me? But Eminem used Royce the 5'9" for credibility, but that's a whole nother conversation. That's-
Right.
The key is I won't like Rocky. I get excited for features.
Mhm.
I get excited for remixes, and I'm glad that some of these younger artists, some of these good artists that actually are creators, are working together because we get the best music when people actually collaborate.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Hearing those different voices and feeling those different vibes, like man. And then I get to come and be like, "Hey, did you hear this?"
Right.
And like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, "Did you hear this?" Now it's just be like, "What we listening to?"
Right.
Some shit
Right.
15 years ago.
The stuff that made you feel something.
Yeah. Gee whiz, man. I'm about to get into this next song. I want to make sure we play it because it's one of my favorite songs. Gucci Mane. Shout out to Gucci. I wasn't always a Gucci fan. NITO, what do you think of Gucci Mane?
He got a big ass mouth.
He got a big ass.
Oh my gosh.
We're talking about physically, he got a big ass mouth, or like a lot of stuff come out his mouth.
No, I was just saying physically. When I think Gucci, all I think about is Gucci Mane smiling with the big ass teeth.
I'm not about to play with me.
Boy, got about 7 million teeth.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I can think of. I don't really. I just Gucci Mane a little bit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. When I think Gucci Mane, he kind of fall into the skinny jean category, and you know me and skinny jean music. I don't really vibe with skinny jean.
Well, I know the ladies rock with Gucci. That's what really I started understanding after a while. Like I was don't believe the hype, man. I was checking out Dude, and keep in mind when that trap stuff was really hitting because I put him in the caliber with Jeezy, and I'm a big Jeezy guy. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with Jeezy a little more than
I
Gucci.
like you.
And but they're similar caliber, come from similar places. You know what I'm saying? Talk similar thing. They rap totally different,
Right.
but both of them are low-high caliber rappers as far as their talent.
What's low high?
Which means they're not as talented as the best rappers, but they're good enough to be looked at as some of the good rappers because they make good songs and they make hits. So this song right here is what made me
That
actually.
doesn't really make sense though.
No. Like, okay, so listen, it's a banger, but in your head while you listening to it, like I could have wrote that, like that Mother Goose, rhyme. That's I understand what you're saying.
You know
I get what you're saying. Like
the
that
song
was
is
easy.
hot. He picked a good beat. The hook makes sense. The dude really can't put together a good rap, but he made it at least have good syncopation where I could at least dance to it without looking like a jackass. And then, like I say,
So he's radio worthy, but not like I'm about to put you in my own mixtape and write on my iPod or whatever.
exactly. If I hear that at the club, we turn. But I'm not turning that on at home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
I can do it.
on the other end of that, when Mixtape Wayne was banging out,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, I had a new appreciation for hip hop because I realized, like, hey, it's like you said, NITO, when you sit up and you freestyle to other people's songs and you come out with something better, sometimes it's just better to just shit on. And Lil Wayne shitted on so many people with their songs and not even bringing up their names, but just freestyling. That, like I said, he created a legend status for himself. So I'm gonna play a couple of those joints. This first one we're gonna play, I'm gonna play the Gucci version of Wasted, and then I'm gonna play that Lil Wayne version, and then off that same mixtape, which is one of my favorite mixtapes of all time, Retire mixtapes, No Ceilings. I'm gonna play another song that everybody loves, and we'll see how y'all feel about that. I'm Doodie Outlaw over here with Rocky and Big NITO on the station that has more fun, 22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio. We'll be back here in a few seconds.
Wasted.
Don't trip, don't go nowhere.
Living like high, everything click, waste. Living on purpose, stuff, rolling no spike, waste. Wake up in the morning, 10 o'clock, drink, waste. Party, let's all get waste. Check it for me, baby girl, do it one night, waste. I'm so waste, she's so waste. Sugar boy, I'm still 20 more, chill right with me. Keeping my break, waste. You know, hit it, but it's on like Jimmy. Let's drill poppers. Keep them crazy, whole clip rolling, everyone's wasted. Ice cold beans, Sprite, paint, don't waste them. Ice up, grandma, turn it, then taste it. Sound from my super circling, wasted. On the mouth, don't twist it on finger. Homegirl, Snoop Dogg, got waste. I get best lady, that she tryna get famous. You be up and drinky, get your mind shake. Look like damn right, get your mind wasted. Monster lifestyle, might don't make waste. Living like high, everyday click, waste. Sipping on purpose, stuff, rolling no spike, waste. Wake up in the morning, 10 o'clock, drink, waste. Party, let's all get waste. Check it for me, baby girl, do it one night, waste. I'm so wasted, she's so waste. Sugar boy, tell her, send 20 more cases.
On Wednesday, G like the white boys, but I do get wasted like the white boys. Now I'm looking for a bitch to suck his love and joy. Since she got the style sucking on the jaw sore. Got a bitch on the couch, bitch on the floor. The morning just parting up when I ain't rolling more. 4, 3 pills, I ain't on 4. I don't know why, but they really turn me to a home. Walk in the club, pocket full of details. Got that booty on my waist, nigga. I was saying, take 540, move with me, and we always on rim straight tonight, all no chase.
Lifestyle, might don't make waste. Living like high, everyday click, waste. Sipping on purpose, stuff, rolling no spike, waste. Wake up in the morning, 10 o'clock, drink, waste. Party, let's all get waste. Check it for me, baby girl, do it one night, waste. I'm so wasted, she's so waste. Sugar boy, tell her, send 20 more cases. Faded, we keep them crazy. Big boy bracelets, we white boy wasted. No shirts funky, our exit on static. We shop and drunk disgusted, and live the keep wasted. 285 east side, big plies wasted. Racing, 7 big booty boy chasing. Spray, $50 white girl shaking. Some dancing naked, but everyone's wasted. Man, the city's birthday, all playing wasted. If I'm waking on the drink, on the bottom wasted. 12 pack wasted. I need more cases. And Gucci now oasis. All my diamonds Caucasians. Monster lifestyle, might don't make waste. Living like high, everyday click, waste. Sipping on purpose, stuff, rolling no spike, waste. Wake up in the morning, 10 o'clock, drink, waste. Party, let's all get waste. Check it for me, baby girl, do it one night, waste. I'm so wasted, she's so waste. Sugar boy, tell her, send 20 more cases.
This is GPSA. Ghetto Public Service announcement. We don't get fucked up no more. We get waste. Gucci man, fly, fat boy, waste.
Wine in my tall glass, young money, baby, big shit like a horse ass. Stunts in my backpack, shades on, hat back, Bugatti backpack. You know that. South Beach, Miami, I'm probably with Jimmy, so my life is a video and the women want me baby. I just want them baby hoes and higher than Geronimo. And I got them tools, tell them boys to get mechanical. I pop that pussy like a phone. I turn you around and bend you over like that low blow. It's Young Money, baby. We the fucking greatest. We done put them other niggas on a hiatus. Beat your bitch with a pump if she denied data. Cause I'll serve anyone like a blind waiter. I make my girl come first and I arrive later. I shake the pussies up, I'm a vibrator. You getting money like hell yeah. This shit so good, it don't even smell bad. And you can tell that I'm a motherfucker. You niggas did not slip. Ice cold truckers, light cold barrel, chopper stupid long. New Orleans nigga, I get super dumb. Loyal to the game been good to me. Still spitting fire, you niggas good to me. We on nigga, let the pros know. Young Money, they am down like old folks. You coming with it, we coming for it. Plenty to go around, I watch the money orbit. Real shit people, I just absorb it. I try to pay attention, but y'all bad for it. And I got so much swag, I need a ad for it. And I don't like to brag, so my bitches brag for me. Oh, she a good girl, I got a transforming. She give me hot head, I call it global warming. If we don't do it, dog, let's do it now. I am more in the mood than the zoo allowed. Put me in the wild, I'll be there for a while. You niggas little league, call them Duracell. Energizing money, it keep going. I'm made up, I'm free going. Who rebounded? Who gives a shit? Fuck that, I got 27 years of this. Hit or miss, I hit your misses. You are local news, I'm 60 minutes. I hit the target, I hit the witness. I work out in my office, guess I'm fit for business. Too many visions, completed missions. Still icing out crosses, keep it Christian. We consistent, the streets commended. We TF baby, the F is for forensics. We start to finish, you same lane. Okay, you doing your thing. That thing change, you plain Jane. I'm diverse, I say the world second, and I get high first. I'm a mind freak, check my time sheet. Bitch, I bring the noise, where the lion sleep. Your flow never wet, like grandma pussy. I'm always good, like grandma cookies. Yeah, call me the spoon or the slime fixer. It's going down like the Carolina wine mixer. She going down like the heads on my time ticker. I'm always strapped, Vietnam nigga. We are fine nigga, like Amber Rose. We ball nigga, like Jalen Rose. Better tell them hoes, I got a million flows. They will be the hardest nigga in civilian clothes. Young Money baby, and the building grows. As we look up, where did the ceilings go?
We're back, folks. It's your boy Doodie Outlaw. You're plugged in on 22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio. Plugged in with Doodie Outlaws, powered by Coca City Designs, and sponsored by Troubadour Entertainment Incorporated. NITO, you still there, brother?
I'm in the scan, you dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Rocky, I know that you. I would consider you a connoisseur of music. As I come to you with new music. You come to me with new music, things of that nature. Right now, you've been introducing me to a lot of new artists, and I appreciate that. But I also know that a lot of these new artists have sounds like artists of the past.
Yeah.
So I wanted you to pinpoint for me somebody that's out right now that really reminds you of somebody from back then.
Now, let me tap into my iPad. It's the this artist right now, Victoria Monet, I believe her name is.
Okay.
If you look her up, her album covers are kind of like a 90s, 80s, 90s feel anyways. Like, those, this one album cover, she got the little baby suit pulled all the way up, but the way that the picture was taken, automatically I'm like, that's what drew me to it. I'm like, oh, she's getting those vibes. I'm feeling that. Because I'm a big Whitney Houston fan.
Wow, that's what she reminds you of.
Yeah, Whitney Houston, just singing from the heart, like, and giving you something that you can feel like you're not gonna get that again.
I can dig it.
They could try, but you're not gonna get anything like that.
So the visual actually drew you in.
Her visual, And then the fact that she sounded amazing too. It wasn't like this mainstream music, you know, because I don't listen to the radio. I strictly go through my phone.
No, the radio's not the best way to find new music anyway.
It's not. So that drew me in, and the fact that she sounds amazing.
Wow, you guys, artists, I want you guys to hear what Rocky just said, and that's coming from somebody who supports artists, who actually not just listens to all different types of music, but shares music. Sometimes it's hard to find good music. And so with Spotify, with Apple Music, with all these platforms that are available, YouTube, your artwork is important. Your artwork should be an interpretation of the music visual, because people are drawn into that because they can't hear it before they see it. We're in a visual society.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Miss Monet for holding it down, you know what I'm saying, for R&B, and now I got to give her a listen. Big NITO, what about you, man? Is there any artists out right now that reminds you of anybody from the past? Hello, NITO, you there? Well, salute to the champion. I think I'm sure he's working right now, so you know what I'm saying, he's handling business. But for me, I really have a hard time with new artists. I really have a hard time grasping on to new artists simply because I always end up getting disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when it comes with a good song, I don't want a good song. I want a good album. You know what I'm saying? I remember it was right the year before I left Los Angeles. It was year 2000, the year that the Staples Center was open, and they had this humongous festival, music festival. They had performers, all types of stuff, and it was this dude in the back corner of the parking lot, and he had a guitar. He was sitting up there, and just regular dude. And I'm like, okay, who is this dude? Never heard of him. And he got to playing. Because when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. And I'm like, this dude is dope.
Mm-hmm.
And to get there, that live experience at festival, never seen this dude before, never heard him before. I heard his whole album right there live. And I was just like, man, this dude is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he hit. And to feel that, right? To feel like, not that I discovered him, but to know like, hey, before this dude's music took off, you know what I'm saying? I got that vibe and that feeling. That's what I want to feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to feel something organic to where I got a connection with the person and the music.
See, I get selfish. Once I get that, it's to be honest with you, it's hard for me to share. Like, I only share with people that I feel they're going to appreciate. I'm not going to share a song with you if you just go, so you're not feeling what I'm feeling. I can't share. Like, music is I won't say it's precious to me because it's an outlet. Like, when they're singing these songs, they didn't just this didn't come out the air. They didn't just pull this out the ass. This is an experience. It may have been theirs. It may not have been theirs. It may have been somebody close to them, but they sang the words. They told the story.
Man, preach that. Real talk. As a writer, as an artist, it's important for me to get my emotion across in my music. But shout out to my OG once again for always keeping me in tune with stuff that I've never ever felt. Like my guy probably has one of the greatest music collections I've ever seen. But every time I'm with my guy Doug T, he always pull out something. You know what I'm saying? A couple. This is last year actually. Last year he pulled out an album by Willie Hutch. Everybody know Willie Hutch from I Choose You. Whoa, I choose you, baby.
Right.
This dude is cold dude, and it just so happened that somebody that's very popular stole a lot of this dude's riffs and sound. Michael Jackson. You feel me? So to put that in perspective, to say that some of the greatest of all time, they have had to pull in from other artists out there that might not be so popular or famous, but they all have something to offer. That's why it's important to have those beautiful album covers. And that's why it's so important to invest in yourself in your music, because people can't hear it by just looking at it. Big NITO, you back in action? Hello? Oh, that's my fault. NITO, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, bro. I apologize. It was actually my fault, man.
What?
I said, I apologize, man. It was my fault. So I had asked you a question. Is there any artist that reminds you of artists from the past?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Artist?
I think, man, and I like them neo soul type of cats, you know what I mean? So I like that, I like that slow taste. I'm an older dude now. So I like cats like Anthony Davis, you know what I mean? I don't know if you heard of him. he got like an old tone, but a smoother kind of tone, almost Teddy P almost. You know what I mean?
Okay, got that rasp.
Got that deep soft. You know what I mean? But definitely for the, you know what I'm saying? Definitely for the grown and sexy, for sure. You know, I like shit like that. Terrence Martin, he's pretty cool. But he's more of a producer, but he put together some solid shit. But
salute to that.
Like we were talking about earlier, the features that he does on the hard.
Yeah. No, when you're looking for especially good R&B, look for the people that actually are creators, the people that are writers, the people that are musicians who play instruments and things of that nature, because you get a little different feeling when people create their own. You know, that's just real. It is 9:50 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here on the station that has more fun, 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. It has been a hell of a day because, I mean, the day just shot by.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? It definitely just shot by. I am blessed and definitely favored not just to be here with my girl, not just to be here with my partner, not just because my partner's on the phone or my people is, you know what I'm saying, tapped in and plugged in on all the different networks. I'm just blessed, man, just to have woke up this morning to be breathing. I tell y'all, man, and thankful, man, just to have an opportunity to do it again. Big deal, man. You got any words for the people before we get out of here?
And shit, you know, it's always been a pleasure, treasure, man. I miss y'all. Like I said, it's gonna be tough and rough for these next couple of weeks, man. But you know, I can't wait to get back at it. And like I said, shit, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in with me Friday. I'm gonna try to just drop a bit of playlist. Like I know Doodie gonna hold me down. Hopefully Rocky will take the day off and sit in for me. You know, when the Gravity Chicks be starting off, I'm looking like that. Cause I can't even see you, but I know that you're looking like that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it works out. So, you know, she like to get her phone out. You know, she like to be at work. So that's where it's at. Yeah. But other than that, man, I miss y'all. I hope everybody had a good show. I wish everybody the best.
We miss you too. Here you go.
Lord. Somebody keep a handkerchief with you, OG? I mean, I know getting about that age, man. Do you keep a handkerchief in you, man, to wipe your brow?
No, I ain't that old, man. You know what I'm saying? I do it. I keep the towel sometimes because it's, you know, it's hot. You know what I mean? But
that's that new
I ain't got
shit.
grandpa. You know what I'm saying? My papa used to have my grandpa always used to have that rag in the make his pocket before Christmas was really real Christmas. You know, he used to have that blue rag in the back of his pocket, man, and the blue dick overalls. You know, you see me start wearing blue dick overalls with a Pendleton and a Dobbs hat. And the motherfuckers biscuits, yeah, then I'm hella old there.
Yeah, you
I better have
to the next level. You move to the next level. Man.
Yeah, man, they don't know about that, dude. That's before they die.
Lord have mercy, man. Lord have mercy. If y'all see me and I got my suit pants up to my belly button and I got suspenders on with no jacket, somebody please do something about me. I'm not in my right mind.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Lord have mercy. Rocky, looking forward to tomorrow, take over Thursday. Rocky Relates. What you got for the people?
I'm just relating tomorrow. I got, you know, I told you I go by like the week and what happened, flowing and you know, I'm getting some vibes. So, you know.
I can dig it. Well, you know, I know that everybody is definitely on the edge of their seat. They're gonna be ready bright and early tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, ready for Plugged In with Doodie Outlaw, ready for Rocky Relates and Take Over Thursday. Friday, we will definitely, man, be in the mood and the groove with Big NITO, Gravity Click, and finally, on Friday, we're gonna make sure, man, we give y'all the exit that y'all deserve. You know why? Because you enter the room and you make sure everybody see you, and when you exit the room, you make sure the Stardust is behind you so that everybody know you've been there. All right. I'm your boy Doodie Outlaw. We appreciate everybody that's plugged in with us on all the streaming platforms, but especially shout out to everybody that's plugged in on 22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio. We love you guys, and remember, we make no excuse for the things that we have. For the things that we have, God has provided, and we are thankful. I'm gonna end this session with a coup de grace. All right. This is a song being taken and used as a diss track. This is the greatest diss track of all time, in my opinion, because of that fact. And I love Ice Cube, No Vaseline. I love a lot of different diss tracks, but this one is near and dear to my heart simply because it was definitely personal. You can hear it in the track. This is Tupac, Hit 'Em Up, and it's gonna be real dirty. So if you got your kids with you, hide your kids, all right? Because this pop is coming right now, all right? I love you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. West side, bad boy killers.
you know who really sees niggas behind you. First off, fuck your bitch and the click you claim. West side when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fuck for life. Plus, Puffy trying to see me weak, hearts I rip. Biggie Smalls and Junior Mafia, some more ass bitches. We keep on coming while we running for your clues. Steady gunning, keep on busting at the rules. You know the rules. Little Caesar, go at your homie, how you cut your young ass up, see you in peace. Now be deceased. Little kid, don't fuck around with real teeth. Quick to snatch your ugly ass off the streets. So fuck peace. I let the niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride tonight. Bad boy murder on wax and kill. Fuck with me and get your cash still. You know, see, grab your blocks when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac. Who shot me but your pumps didn't finish? Now you're about to feel the wrath of a menace. Nigga, I am one. You motherfuckers know what time it is. I don't even know why I'm on this track. Y'all niggas ain't even on my level. I'ma let my little homies ride on you bitch made ass bad boy.
Get out the way, yo. Get out the way, yo. Biggie Smalls just got dropped. Little move past the Mac and let me hit him in his back. Frank White needed this bank right for setting tracks. Little accident murderer, and I ain't never heard of ya. Pointless can't attack when I'm serving ya. Straight to shank your own style when I get it. Go at your rank and I'ma slam your ass in the bank. Puffy weekend in the fucking block, I'm running you nigga. And I spoke to Junior Mafia in front of you nigga. With the ready power, tucking my gas under my Eddie power. And cop petty sour, I'll put packages every hour. Hit 'em up.
Grab your blocks when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac. Who shot me but your pumps didn't finish? Now you're about to feel the wrath of a menace. Nigga, we hit 'em up. We probably do it, keep it real as penitentiary steel. This ain't no freestyle battle. All you niggas getting killed with your mouths open. Trying to come up over me, you in the clouds open. Smoking papers like a Sherman. Niggas think they learn to fly, but they burn, motherfucker, you deserve to die. Talking about you getting money, but it's funny to me. All you niggas living for me while you fucking with me. I'm a self-made millionaire. Thug living out of prison, pistols in the air. Biggie, remember when I used to let you sleep on the couch and beg a bitch to let you sleep in the house? Now it's all about Versace. You copy my style. 5 shots couldn't drop me. I took it and smiled. Now I'm about to set the record straight. With my AK, I'm still a thug that you love to hate. Motherfucker, I hear
From NITO, jurors with plenty murders occurred. No points of time, we bring the drama to all you heard. Stop to check the scenario. Little C's, I bring you fake G's to your knees. Copping please in these stereo. Kisses you coked up and doped up. You just little junior walk with fake smoked up. What the fuck is you stupid? I take money, crash the mask, rolling. With my click, looting, shooting at blue in your block. With 15 shot, cock line to your knot. Outlaw, mafia, flip, moving up another notch. In your box, stop spots, get mopped and dropped. On your fake ass, East Coast props, brainstormed and locked.
Use a beat writer, a pop style taker. I tell you to your face, you ain't shit but a faker. So for the Allison, for the chaser. About to get murdered for the flavor. I mean to put the scene of the
G, what it do, G?
With low season and a choke, took smoke. We ain't no motherfucking choked up. Like niggas better be known. We approach in the vibe of a girl smoking. No even hoping it's a battle rose. I got a close as soon as the phone is popping on. Nigga, I hit 'em up.
Love y'all, man. I catch y'all tomorrow.
I see them, they run. They don't wanna